What's going on YouTube? Snowman here, and today we're going to be jumping into episode 13. That's right, episode 13 of the long, dark story mode playthrough. So let's jump into our playthrough now. We are parched, wow, and the sun is just getting ready to rise. We last ended in a gas station right outside of Milton. And it was the place Grey Mother wanted us to. Let's get a lamp going here. It was the place Grey Mother wanted us to loot, but we did not end up doing that. We actually just got our resources from the surrounding houses in Milton. So I didn't want to take too much from here for the simple fact that I don't have much space in my inventory, but I will search everything and just make sure there aren't anything we could use. I also wanted to look for a P.O. box key. See, like medical supplies, those are useful. Firewood and the like are not going to be useful. Papers, newspapers, that sort of stuff. Clothes are always welcome. And I'm running out of fuel here. Some lantern fuel would be nice as well. I'll take food because we can always use a little more food. We don't need too much food. See if I can get this match going here. Wow, I got completely disoriented. Alright, so I'll take that. I'll take that. So it's really just fuel that we're not taking. So I'll take that. And the sun should be rising soon. I actually just unequipped the match. Whoops. But right now it's still pretty dark. And we don't have any lantern fuel. If I could find some lantern fuel in here, that would be awesome. There's a ladder there. Does that go anywhere? No, that is not a functional ladder. I bet we could break it down, yeah. But we're not going to do that. Let's check this cooler here. Any cold drinks? Oh, okay. Get another match going. So there is a ton of food here. Ton of food here. Can't search that. Some beef jerky and
You're starting to slow me down.
yeah, our pack is getting heavy. I was just gonna say I'm gonna try and take all the food I can, but there might be too much to actually take here. We haven't even gotten to the front half of the store yet, and I'm gonna need some light if I want to. Lantern fuel. Alright, let's go ahead and put, wow, we actually had lantern fuel. I think I have to manually actually put it in the lantern. But before I do that, let me just check these socks real quick and see if they're not warmer than the ones we already have. They don't seem to be, so I'll just drop them. And we got an extra pair of boots there. That's weighing us down, but they might come in handy if we get caught out in a blizzard. So I'll keep those. And now let me see if I can't refuel my lantern. Let's see, refuel. Oh, we actually have fuel supply as well. I didn't realize that. Okay. No lamp fuel available? Well, don't we have those small bottles? Alright, so apparently I just used up all of those small lantern fuel bottles that we have. Okay. That's what just happened. Alright. I'll eat some of this food here. Are these shotgun shells or are these are flare shells? Okay. So I just want to see what we have on us that we could drop. These are at 18 and 19%. Moldy chocolate bars. I'm gonna drop those actually, because I don't want to risk getting sick over a couple moldy chocolate bars. I'll drop those, and I'll just sort of rummage through my inventory right now and see if we can't let go of anything. We got quite a bit of coffee. I'll drop a can of that. That's gonna still leave us with 2 cans, 9 cups, which is not bad for our purposes today. We have 4 pieces of meat, so we don't really need every last bit of food, but I'll still be collecting things here and there. Alright, so we're down to a little under 40 kilograms in our backpack, and it's starting to brighten up a bit outside. I'm gonna go ahead and get this lantern going for the time being, though. Just sort of rummage through. Oh, I just checked that. Sort of rummage through this remaining half of the general store. No more cash.
What have we here?
There's actually an extra lantern there. I'll take that. The water bottle. Take that. Anything in the microwave? Nothing in the microwave. Cardboard boxes. Beef jerky. That's soda there.
A lot of gear.
Can we sprint? We cannot sprint. Alright, so we are overstocked right now. Another candy bar. So what I'll do with some of this extra food is I will eat it. Oh, there's a note here. Gas store notice. Let's see. General notice to Orca gas locations on Great Bear Island. As we are no longer in a position to ensure adequate and timely supply deliveries from our mainland distribution centers, we regret to inform you that we must reduce the frequency of our supply deliveries to once per quarter. As such, we are relaxing restrictions on using local suppliers. This applies to our remote locations only. All Orca gas locations on the mainland must continue to source their merchandise from approved providers. Okay, so apparently there was a supply inadequacy. And excuse me while I take a sip of my tea. And so they had to cut down on supply deliveries to once every quarter. I wonder how long a quarter was. Alright, oh, there's some dog food here. You know, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that dog food. Actually, I'll take a can. Maybe we'll run into an NPC who has a dog. Arcade game there. Alright, I think we are good to go, and I'll just check my stats here. I'll fill up on food, but first let me nope, don't want to place that. I want to extinguish that, and let me just fill up my stomach before I leave, and we'll check those last few items we picked up. Alright, so these are pretty low condition. We can drop that. We could use another sewing kit. These are important. This one's about ready to go, actually. Those are very important in keeping our clothes in good condition. Let's see, I'll eat that. It's actually making me really thirsty. Those saltine crackers. Okay. Alright, I think we're in good shape for now. We're at 42 kilograms on our pack. We're still quite heavy. I wouldn't mind dropping another item or two. What can we drop? We have quite a bit of beard lichen. Let's see. Wonder if I make one of these wound dressings, maybe that'll cut down on my 42.44. Maybe it'll cut down on the weight of my pack. Oh no, it's actually increasing it. Alright, I know these are probably the lightest things on me. Probably shouldn't even drop those. I guess I can drop these. And I'll prepare some rosehip and drop the excess. Actually, those are pretty light as well. Alright, you know what? We are just going to head out. We're going to head out just as we are. And we're going to cross our fingers that we don't get hunted down by any wolves. And for the record, I did not find a P.O. box key in there, so that is somewhat of a letdown. One thing I forgot I can do is I can open map. Let me see. Oh, these are stones. I thought I had wait. I'm pretty sure I have charcoal, and I'm pretty sure I can make a map? No. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you can't make a map in story mode, which is fine. I just thought that'd be something interesting to do. So nothing in here. Never found anything in the visors, but the fact that you can interact with them makes me always check just in case. Let's see if anything's in the trunk. Nope, nothing in the trunk. Alright, so there's a wolf over there. We're going to be watching him very closely. Anything in here? Nothing in there besides a little protection from the cold. And it looks like we are at a fork in the road. We can either continue this way or we can go up that way. I'm gonna go up this way. As inviting as that looks down there, what with my no stamina and that wolf in the fields, I'm gonna check out this way first and see if there's anything worthwhile over here. And we can always double back if we need to. And it is very, oh, a bank deposit key. Alright, so we got another key. And my mission journal updated. I see a house up there. Hopefully I can get to that house before I get too cold. I see a note right here. I won't have time to read it right now. I'll grab it and I'll read it in a second. This is Milton Park we're coming up on. Milton Park. Oh, this looks nice. This looks really nice. The weather has settled down, so that shouldn't be an issue anymore. We got a little fire here. anything in the park office? Some food, a granola bar. I'll take the flare shell and I'll drop a can opener. I really want to be able to sprint here. So I'm gonna try and drop an item or two if I can. So I'll drop that. I think it's the food that's weighing me down. I have a lot of cans of soda and other canned goods. No, won't be taking that because I do not have access to a forge. Emergency stem, a bandage, another flare shell. I think these are going to come in handy later in the game. At least I hope they are. Have an article of clothing here, a shawl, or not a shawl, a cowl. See how does that stack up to my other clothing items? It does not stack up at all, so we'll just leave it there for the time being. And let's go ahead and have something to drink. I thought that leg was a can of soda. But let's have something to drink before we head out here. Sweet carbonated drink full of high fructose corn syrup. That is probably the most accurate description of soda I've ever seen. So we have the climbing area here. I have a feeling I'm gonna get a fantastic view up by this bungalow. And it is still rather chilly out. This is the picnic area. This looks like it was a really nice spot to spend with friends and family. Spend time with friends and family and look at this view. This was a really great spot indeed. And we have, is that a climbing symbol? That is a climbing symbol. I wonder if I had rope, would I be able to rappel down there? I think I would. I think I would be able to do that. Deploy mountaineering rope. Oh. Okay, so that's how that works.
Some place to escape this cold.
And we're getting quite chilly out here. So let's head back to the little office here, the park office, and see if we can't warm up. So I always wondered how the mountaineering rope worked when I'd find it in sandbox mode. And I guess that is the answer. You have to deploy it on a rock and then use it. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so I'll get in here and I'll get a little fire going. And that is going to wrap up this episode, guys. If you like the video, drop me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.